Alright, hello guys. Today I'm probably gonna do a fairly short stream of doing our polls and building our deck for the next round of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Prog. I figured I'd get this out of the way so we can play soon. The current state of the others is that I still also need to pull the next Pokemon set, Jungle, and Magic is ready though. I did pull Arabian Nights and talk about it. I think those games are gonna be starting up on Tuesday, I think, and maybe continue into Wednesday. I know Kieran and Joe are gonna be playing on Tuesday if it works out, and probably Joe against myself, and maybe Kieran against me on Wednesday. That's the plan so far, and yeah, still planning to do a Pokemon TCG live stream at some point. But the metagame just started and I'm still getting used to it, so, but yeah. But today we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Am I right? Old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. So... there you go. So next we'll be opening Labyrinth of Nightmare. It's a great set. Came out in... April 2003, April 1st. So actually, interesting. I'm streaming this in April. Wow. Wow. In 2018, it was reprinted for South Korea. That's crazy. I didn't know stuff like that. Anyway, so this one again has way more anime cards than I think Pharaoh's Servant did. Pharaoh's Servant kind of noticeably had less, I think. And we're now firmly in Battle City, so for anyone who's nostalgic about that, here you go. Rare Hunters cards, Strings, Tsunami, Joey, and Bakura. A lot of female cards. Okay, that's Attribute Spirits, that's going to be interesting. Destiny Board and Spirit Message. Gemini Elf, the first TCG normal monster with 1900 attack that requires no tributes. That's going to be great. Torrential Tribute, Night We Stand, Dark Necrophy, and Magic Cylinder. We're going to be talking about feature non-monster card. Yeah, this is the Mask of Restrict. Any other trivia that's worth... I think it's fairly straightforward, and most of the other details we will discuss when we get to the... okay, this is... there we go. Okay. Let's start with the comments. So this is a Joey card. Humanoid Slime, I think, was played by... was it Strings? I want to say Strings. I think he did fuse this Humanoid Wormdrake. Yeah, now that I think about it, he did play multiple slimes. Maybe this is a Mako card. I don't remember if he even played it. This is Loomis and Umbra, Shining Abyss. I think they had the Mask theme. I think they played Grand Tiki Elder. I don't remember anyone playing Gadget Soldier, but could be wrong. So these two are the fusion material. No. They're not fusion material, they were used for the ritual, I think, for the Masked Beast, but... am I misremembering something? I think they mentioned somewhere anyway. Chosen One is kinda pretty bad. Yeah, this is just for... this is like, what is this, -3 or -4? Yeah, I mean, unless you just want to quickly fill your graveyard, Chosen One is pretty terrible. Mask of Weakness is like a reverse Rush Recklessly. But being a trap card makes it much worse. So yeah, they make the ritual a common again. Finally, a ritual monster is actually strong with 3200 at least. The previous ones weren't even worth considering, but 3200 may make it okay. Lightning Blade is 800 attack and making all waters weaker. This isn't, I mean, It's interesting neither of us got X of Despair. Yeah. If we could change attributes, maybe this could be interesting, but we can't. Tornado Wall is an annoying combo with Umi. Well, I wonder if we have enough Umi cards. Fairy Box is infamous in Proc series. It gets played all the time, and it makes everything much more RNG heavy. But I guess that also makes for hype stream moments, I guess. Jam Defender is not very good with how Revival Jam works in TCG. That is really awful. So I don't remember when I read this text the last time, but this is really awful. You don't, like, to the top of your deck, really? They had to make it that weak? Yeah, you probably never play this. Unfriendly Amazon is interesting. 2k attack. If you play Scapegoat, this is maybe usable. Amazoness Archer is actually not bad. Attributing 2 monsters to inflict 1200. I could win you the game. It's not as good as Cannon Soldier for that, but she's an Amazoness, so. Wait, so they updated her name, but does Unfriendly Amazon count as an Amazoness? It probably doesn't, does it? Crimson Sentry. Why does it have to be so bad? This is so awful. 1500, I mean, I guess there's worse stat lines, but this is still... This is maybe kind of okay in a very aggressive fire deck. Banishing Young... Well, maybe once we get Banish, returning stuff from Banishment, maybe this is something? I don't know. Maybe later. But there aren't many monsters that inflict damage. I guess there's Princess of Tsurugi, I don't have her. For random cards in your hand, I mean, this is pretty awful. This is pretty bad. If you're really desperate for burn cards, I guess. They were extremely careful with these cards at first. Dancing Fairy at least has a decent stat line of 1700. And if nothing's going on, you can put them in defense to heal. Fairy Guardian. That is, I have no idea what you'd use. What is with these return to the deck effects? This is so weird. This is, I mean, this is okay-ish. Level 6, 2200. I'm not sure we've had wins like that so far. This is kind of okay as a common. Cure Mermaid is also okay. Maybe in your own burn deck, your burning land stuff. This is not a trap that's negated by Jinzo, at least. Hysteric Fairy, 1800 on a common, and you can heal, but yeah, 2 tributes is pretty bad. Yeah, Saint John, this could be an interesting fusion. Puts Marie into the graveyard, which slowly heals you. So there's some interesting stuff here. Scroll of Witchman. This reminds me of like Magical Hack, or the. Actually, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, this reminds me of the laces in Alpha. It even looks like a lace. Maybe that was the inspiration. Now that I think about it, maybe that's random. But Yu-Gi-Oh is inspired by magic, so maybe this is like the laces. That's just a random stray thought. Offerings to the Doomed. Yeah, pretty good answer to Jinzo. Honestly, maybe a bit underrated in Proc series. Maybe not. I mean, I've seen it quite a bit. In a limited environment, this is not too bad. It's a quick play spell that can destroy any face-up monster. That's honestly pretty good in a Jinzo environment. Here's some new fiends, mostly defensive ones. 1800 defense, 1700, 2000 defense, 2000 attack, but on a tribute. Other than that, not much to write home about. Honestly, this guy could be okay, like a poor man's scientist. I don't know. However, I mean, if it's on your opponent's turn, that kind of sucks. Or if you don't have a tribute. There's way too many caveats with this guy. But I don't know, who knows. This is one of the first decent special summon via banishment from graveyard cycles, I guess you could call it. We have the light one that takes 2 to banish and weakens your opponent's monsters. I mean, I would play this if I had enough lights, but there really aren't many. Spirit of Flames, we could make a funny fire deck. Aqua Spirit, there's a lot of Umi support, well, not a lot, but some Umi support in here. Rock Spirit is maybe the most Earth is next to Dark, probably the archetype that's already, well, archetype, you know, proto-archetype or whatever, attribute deck. That's already pretty decent. I have 3 Giant Rats. I think I have 2 Gaia Powers. I could definitely consider playing the Rock Spirit. Garuda annoyed me when I was younger, playing this in school, my opponent. Yeah, and yeah, this thing was annoying. And Wind is also an okay deck at this point. This is kind of funny, but I'm not sure what the point is. I guess to have lights that you can fodder? I don't know. Zombira is pretty solid, especially limited. As a like 2100 as a common is pretty good. Can't attack directly though and gets weaker. This is, I mean, I don't know. Probably not going to be fusing much. This thing is material for the Lost Warrior Standing Alive. Collected Power could be funny, would probably want to find a use for it. Skullare could be usable in a very monster heavy deck. Like if we play Earth or something like that, maybe with like, I don't have 3 Nimble Among Us, but if I did, all the Giant Rats, all that stuff that lands in your graveyard, maybe Mystic Tomatoes, that kind of stuff. Maybe this could be worth it. If this destroys 2 monsters, I think you're already doing okay with it. If it destroys 3, or if it destroys like, I don't know, I'm thinking, you know, like maybe a little bit later a Spirit Reaper gets wrecked by this. Like if you just can't get over it any other way. I mean, it is a bit of a poor man's, but maybe for a second deck or something like that. Shouldn't this be updated? Shouldn't this be, say, banished? Yeah, I remember this. This is like, maybe for that same deck, I don't know. This is funny. It is literally blind destruction. This could also maybe be funny. This is like this is for a side deck maybe. Dark Door is for the stall deck maybe. Gradius. This is awful. Beetle I might actually play because I have very little back row removal. Fusion Gate is great for not needing polymerization, but I don't think we have the material, and we don't think we have the fusion monsters yet. Dragmort, yeah, that's maybe okay in a stall deck, but usually you don't play this in an aggro deck or anything. Miracle Dig, maybe we'll find a use for that later. Yeah, this turns warriors into dragons, which is funny. I don't think we have. I mean, it's always a card I found looks cool, but I mean, it looks cooler than it is. But is that really the updated text? As substitutes? Wait, what does this do? Oh, okay. Okay, so instead of banishing from the graveyard, you banish from side. But this is honestly mostly going to be worse than just from the graveyard. And this gives everything summoning sickness, so that's funny. So I'm not sure we're really looking for any of these commons in particular. Maybe Fairy Box, maybe Unfriendly Amazon, but I'm not like super hyped. Maybe Cure Mermaid. I mean, I think, yeah, Offerings to Doom, that's a big one. I definitely want like a playset of these, or at least 2. And these attribute things, and Zombira. And maybe Bait Doll. Okay, that's kind of it for the commons. I mean, there's a lot of decent ones. Amphibian Beast, unfortunately, 6 stars and not 5. That would have been great for a legendary ocean later. Mask of Brutality is like a poor man's Sex of Despair. But yeah, much more accessible for now. Um, I've always been trying to find a use for this because I have it, but I don't know, probably won't. Jam breeding machine has too many downsides. Infinite cards. This, I don't think we have to build around for that. This is also healing. This is not sure what Dark Lord does. Jawgun is crazy. I hope we get him. Gillosaurus is crazy for certain decks, for like, especially I think Monarchs or stuff. Like decks that want quick tributes. There was something else. Was it Catapult Turtle? I think that was it. Because Turtle really doesn't care if your opponent summons stuff. Yeah, Trainer Bird could be okay. Destruction Punch could be. And then the Destiny board thing, and then Spiritualism is also maybe okay. I think we have better removal maybe at this point, since we did get a Mystical Space Typhoon from the Pegasus deck. We do have one Dust Tornado. We have no Man of Extermination. We have, I think, enough that, I don't know, maybe we'll look at Beta maybe for the second deck. Rival Jam is maybe okay, but maybe in a water deck. Why does it not even negate the card? I've always been wondering this. It's literally called Dispel. Like, but it doesn't dispel anything. That's so stupid. Accursed makes it so the equipped monster can't attack at least. It doesn't negate its effects, but at least it prevents. I mean, this is really stupid. Fire Princess, that's a whole new deck type. Well, I mean, kind of. It turns your healing cards into also burn cards. So you have a Solemn Wishes up, that also will burn now. That's great. Jar of Greed is awesome, nice bait. Haiku and Bazoo are awesome. Okay, and the rest is kind of whatever, but Dark Spirit could be funny. But yeah, definitely these two are, and maybe the Jar, and I would really love to try a Fire Princess deck. A Curse could be also okay, the rest is kind of whatever. Ultras, Tribute, Restrict, and I mean, this could be funny. It's gonna be banned much later, but for now we're not special summoning that much. The two really crazy strong equips. Dark Necrophilic could also be funny. I'm not sure we have the Fiends for it, but Last Warrior would be also pretty funny. Maybe we you can't scientist this, but wait, how is this? Is this with Metamorphosis? I don't remember. I guess. No, it's I guess Cyberstein. That's how people use this. Yeah, and Destiny Ward. And the two secrets are Gemini Alpha and Magic Cylinder. Yeah, I mean, obviously I would love either of those two, especially since Gemini Alpha is also Earth, and I'm kind of building on the side towards an Earth deck. Okay. Now let's go to the pack opening simulator. Hello. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let's open 24 of Labyrinth of Nightmare. It's gonna be a fun set, but I'm even more looking forward to Legacy of Darkness. I mean, the next 5 are gonna be crazy. I think every fan of DM knows that this is a chain of crazy sets. Anyway, 24 of Labyrinth of Nightmare, here we go. Okay, we start with a spiritual. Okay, immediately Offerings are doomed. Scholars, okay. Stark Fairy, I will probably use them. Okay. Return of the Doomed, okay. Forgiving Maiden is fine. But other than that, this pack is not the best. Okay, I'm getting some questionable packs. Aqua Spirit is fine. Dark Door, Dragmart, I mean, I'll take it, but it's not exciting. Okay, Vengeful Box Spirit. This is all for like the stall deck, the burn deck, I guess. But I mean, there's better ways to hold off your opponent. Okay, some Beer the Dark and some Fiends. Okay. Okay, our first Jargon, second Aqua Spirit, first Garuda, Amazonas Archer, that's not bad. Mask of Weakness is fine. Okay, I have to check how many of these. We are getting a lot of the spirits over there. Soul of Purity and Light is okay. Did this have a Halo in the English release? Garuda again, Historic Fairy. Okay. Gonna make the music a little bit louder, maybe. Alright. Yeah, Garuda is fine. Okay. First super rare, I think. Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer is amazing. Mary is interesting. Forgiving Maiden again. Another offerings to do. How many do we have? 2 now, okay. And we are almost halfway through, but... Okay, first Tornado Wall. Spirit of Flames is interesting, but... Okay, here is a bait doll. No super huge hits yet, but I think this isn't Pharaoh's Servant, where it's like either just garbage or crazy stuff. I think this is overall probably a bit weaker, but okay, twice in a row. That's okay. We're now 13 packs in. Wow. Okay, United We Stand. That could be pretty funny. Oh yeah, and I did get Saint Joan. I'm gonna play her. Saint Joan. I do have her materials. I don't know. I think it's kind of a nombo with Fusion Gate, right? I forgot that he's naked in this one. I think we have a playset of Aqua Spirit like 4 or 5 times already. Another Marie, another Aqua Spirit. Okay, I think we're not gonna get Gemini Elf anymore. And also, wait, what's the other secret? Magic Cylinder. I mean, I'm okay not having either of those. I'm more upset about not having Jinzo or Imperial Order. Okay. I don't want to play a Destiny board, man. Okay. Might be a bit loud now, sorry. Damn, how many infinite cards did we get? Infinite cards. But at least we have enough offering to the Doomed. Okay, Gilosaurus, I'll take that. Unfriendly Amazon, Cure Mermaid. Dark Spirit, I have this in real life too. Yeah. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is like a meme at this point. How many of these have we gotten? And last pack, come on. I'm not sure what's going on lately. Okay, so we did get, I mean, this is gonna be crazy later. United with Stan, I did get Kaiku, okay. No Bazoo though, unfortunately. Yeah, I wish these pack openings were more hype, but I keep getting shafted. I did get a Joggin, okay, that's nice. Only 1 Spiritualism is hilarious. 4, only, okay. I mean, you don't really need, but how did I get 4 A's? And wait, I didn't. Well, I guess that's a good thing. I didn't get L. I did not catch that L. I'm not holding no L's anyway. 4 offerings, 7 Aqua Spirits. That's insane. Hmm. Oh wow, we only got one Zombier, and only one fairy box. Damn, it didn't even give us the memes. Or the memes that it did give us are too memey for even for me. Only one cure mer. I mean, this is. I'm not gonna complain about everything. Like, we did get the offerings and the bait dolls. That's fine. On the spirits front, it's okay. 2 rock spirits, I guess. 3 spirit of flames. We did get playsets of Hysteric Fairy, Garuda, and Aqua Spirit. That's good. I think it's the rares are really kind of just whiffed, man. No, 3 Marys is maybe interesting. Only 1 Gildosaurus sucks. You really do want to have 3 of them. Because you want to draw that thing early. Jalgan, only 1. But that's okay. Haiku the Ghost Destroyer. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I'm not really seeing... How many Fire Princesses do we got? I think none. None. So once again, we're getting no secret rare. That's insane. 12. So we did get 2 ultra rares. And we should be getting 4. Shouldn't we be getting 4 super rares? And 6 of 24 packs. Yeah, shouldn't be 4. I mean, that's pretty sad. That is pretty sad. Anyway. Well, let's save this. And yeah, so the deck building in the previous episodes, I've tried to do the whole process, but I think I keep making changes afterwards, so because I'm never like too sure, but I think the rewards that we got, I have to check what the rewards were from the last run, because I think it was just Fairy Meteor Crush and something else, some other common. I don't think it's even worth remembering, so probably there's... Oh yeah, but I did get stuff from the Pegasus. I think probably no new or very... Okay, Dream Clown, that's maybe for the other deck. Which is limited also. I could put Maneater Bug in here. Okay. Then on the spells front... Yeah, maybe a second. Now I'm not sure about Fisher and... Oh yeah, definitely the... Oops. Definitely, absolutely the Graceful Charity. Space Typhoon. Do I play the Black Illusion Ritual? I'm not sure. Yeah, the much bigger addition has been the Pegasus starter deck. Probably not many traps. Should I play Magic? Yeah, definitely at least 1 to replace a Magic Drain. 7 tools, I'm not sure. Maybe. Waboku. Rush Recklessly is pretty good, but it might be a bit outdated now. Cool, maybe. I might be playing too many traps. Now let's see if there's anything from... Any traps from here? I'm interested from me. The one fairy box. I have to think about if I want to play Tornado Wall in the other deck, maybe. I mean, maybe I could make an Aqua deck, I don't know. The attribute stuff is getting a bit more appealing now with the spirits. Yeah, this is mostly stuff for maybe a Night We Stand, I'm not sure. Maybe a bait doll. Yeah, actually I'm not sure, but still playing Fisher. And Cold Wave might also be in the wrong deck here. So Beetle doesn't get rid of spells. But it is reusable. Maybe this is a side deck thing against like Mill or something like that. Or if I need like really heavy... I just feel like my deck's kind of losing focus, but in a post-Jinzo era, it might be too many traps. This deck is just kind of becoming I feel like a bit unfocused. Like there's no real, like it's still just a good stuff beatdown thing. Maybe it's time. I think Labyrinth of Nightmare is the point where you can start going into some direction with your strategy. And the monsters. Okay, yeah, Kaiku. Okay, Kaiku definitely. And I think I can start replacing these guys here with Hysteric Fairy. Although... yeah, maybe I get rid of the Giant Charms. They don't really fit. I don't have tributes and... maybe a Zombira. Great, that's 50 cards. Yeah, Fisher might be outdated, unfortunately. And the Rush Recklessly is... probably Trap Master as well. And maybe these guys, oh, they've been doing pretty well. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, no Man of Extermination is not gonna last long in the deck. Sure, wait, this is here. So this is against Jinzo, the offerings to the doomed. I definitely want more of that and less traps in here. Maybe the fishers, maybe the beaters. Maybe there's just not more space for them anymore. Like 1800 might not cut it any, like, I mean it's still okay, but not that many of them. Like I need utility more than it's the spells and the traps that are gonna decide it. But I'm not sure. Maybe there's still one game in them. Wish I had more Mystic Tomatoes. Yeah, this wasn't in the Pegasus. Well, let's save this as new and then think about it later what I take out. Maybe I... This is the other one. So this is Clown Control. I think I'm gonna put this in the side deck. Maybe take out this. I think there was a lot of stuff here for this deck, like Dream Clown, definitely. Third Wish, this is the one without the limited list, so that's for that. Yeah, this deck's kind of becoming ridiculous. I forgot how many magic drains are in the other deck. I think just 2. Let's see if I need anything from here. Yeah, definitely looking like I am kind of really tempted to play an Aqua deck. And maybe look at my Earth deck again. Yeah, I mean maybe this one. But that's kinda it. Oh yeah, I forgot the Unfriendly Amazon for the other deck. Yeah, I probably don't need these. Kind of probably not this. Probably not these. Yeah, I don't think the Dark Door, I think that's good enough, really. Mask of Brutality, huh? Maybe a Bait Doll. Maybe an Offerings. Because in this deck you don't really care about not drawing. Okay, this is the second deck idea, and then the third one is kind kind of want to look into. I have decent aquas. Ooh, the giant red sea snake, I forgot about that. These are probably memes that I'll remove again, but let's see. Aqua Spirit. Ooh, the Suijin. Sea Serpent. Okay. Any fish? Any fish gamers? Oh yeah. This is okay, I guess, but not good enough. Oh yeah, Mother Grizzly. Oh, I have to put Sinister. I forgot about that. That was in the promo cards. Good thing I saw that. Okay. We only have one. Ooh, okay, that's not feasible then. No, that's unfortunate. That's pretty unfortunate. Man, I only have one. It's such a shame. Okay. But Gaia Power was a 2, right? Okay. Did I get any Earth support? Rock Spirit. I think that's it. We might still not be there for. Damn. I can't do it. Yeah, I totally forgot about Sinister Serpent and Harpy's Feather Duster. Definitely gonna put those in. Water. Let's just save it as an idea for now. Yeah. And yeah, Feather Duster. This was this even limited? Are you kidding me? Maybe they waited like a month. Yeah, there we go. That was after. That was the May list. So this looks like an emergency list, so like a pretty quick one. Wait, no. Why is it not listed here? Oh, interesting. That's not listed here. Interesting, okay. So it is, well, we only have one copy of these anyway, so it won't impact us. Sinister Serpent, Feather Duster, Heavy Storm is limited. No, I don't think that's gonna matter for us either. And Greasel Charity is only semi-limited. Okay, yeah, you know what, yeah. 2 is okay. The fact that they didn't immediately limit it is crazy, okay. So, well, okay, so it's not gonna make a difference for us, but there is a newer list, May. Alright. Well, good to know, I guess. Yeah, and the Sinister Serpent. Okay, so this is basically my good stuff beatdown deck that I'm still gonna take some stuff out in. Maybe the United We Stand, I'm not sure. I mean, it is funny. I might take out the Fairy box, but it also is funny. I may take out a Trap Hole. I think these are like the last two sets where they're still gonna be used, because I think Bottomless was in a Legacy or in Dark Crisis, I forgot. Not sure about Cyberjar either. But our monsters are getting better, definitely. Yeah, I probably won't manage to do this on stream. Okay, so I've been streaming for 50 minutes. So yeah, I mean, this is basically Labyrinth of Nightmare. Sorry guys, I can't show off more from the set because I didn't get it. Did not get Torrential Tributes. I mean, Mage Power would be nice, but it did get United We Stand. Didn't get Dark Necrofear. That's kind of like an iconic thing from the set. I didn't even get Destiny Board. And no Mask of Restrict, I think. Unfortunately, no Fire Princess, not even Jar of Greed. This, honestly, this being a super rare is kind of crazy. But it is a good card, though. I did get one Kaiku, at least. But that's kind of it. No Bazoo, which is a big shame. And the rares just kind of... They have some really good ones among them, but also a bunch of whiffs. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Next time we do the Yu-Gi-Oh! Prog thing, we're gonna do the matches, and I'm gonna roll up with whatever I've cooked up in terms of decks. Kind of tired today, but so I'm not gonna build the whole thing here. Yeah, but look forward to the Magic matches, the Pokemon TCG, Prog pack openings for Jungle, the second set, and also the stream I keep promising of Pokemon TCG Live. I'm sorry that I keep putting it off, but I am playing it a bit in the background. I know some of you are also like they want me to play other games or only the big three, but you know, the three Progs are... I just love Progs, but if you guys have like a specific wish that I play something on stream like Riftbound, then yeah, we can play. And other than that, yeah, thanks for watching, like and subscribe. I've made playlists out of all the Progs, and I've made some shoddy thumbnails. But yeah, thanks for liking and subscribing, and hit that bell. And catch our next streams, and you will find the link tree in our description with the socials, the Discord, and the Buy Me a Coffee if you like. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, thanks guys, and have a nice rest of your weekend. Goodbye.